Oh, aye, oh, oh, mercy be here, aye, George Duncan had the smithy doing there for all I can his garage. It was about the best equipped smithy would I ever been. You see, he did an awful lot of boat work. And the smithy had a steam hammer and a boiler and everything complete, like to supply steam to the steam hammer and a steam engine. And he had 12 verticals and a lathe, a great big lathe. So he was capable of handling a lot of fancier jobs and other kind of smithies good, like, you see. Which he did do, like. Aye. And I think if that Duncan's the Confabor Dower. Aye. Mm-hmm. Oh, Dod Rendell, aye, set his time with Geordie Duncan there, aye. Oh, Dod Rendell, aye, he set his time with Geordie Duncan. And then when Dod after he set his time, he get to the tool works. And he Dod rocked in the tool works. Oh, for money a year. And then he left the tool works and he get him for handyman to John Bell at Tyree Man's. Aye. And then he left him and come back doing the Rosehearty and he started business on his sail, on his own, doing it opposite far, which is new council houses, like, and it occupies a space, like. And, oh, mercy, aye. Oh, there was a smithy just opposite far Candy Jarrett Bides. Aye. You want bit of our eyes, like. Aye, it was there. It was Simon that they got him, and he was a healing. And but he, like Toon's folk and I used to talk and left to him a bit, like he can. Aye, and I think he was much of a smith, like, but. And then there was Rennie, the smith. And he had a smithy, and for Jack, for the butcher's shop is. In the corner. Oh, it was a smithy. And after when Rennie got out of it, Sandy Mackenzie was in with his joiner's shop. Aye, oh, fine, aye. Well, there was a good few, you can. There was Sandy Mackenzie, and there was Johnny Ritchie over in the sea too. And Johnny did a good business, like, you can. And then there was Jaffrey. Mm-hmm. He come from Niddermere, Jaffrey, doing here. Oh, it was doing again for in Forbes Street there, like. Aye. It's all built new houses, nothing new, like, but. Yeah. No, just as you get in off Pittsliga Street, aye. Mm-hmm. Oh, aye, but there was two Chapmans now. There was Geordie Chapman. That was Robbie Chapman, Iron Hall's grandfather. Now, his shop, his workshop, was in our close in King Street. As you get in, that's in the King Street. On your right-hand side as you get in. There was a kind of a courtyard, like, you see. And then the fresh shop was up a stair. You get up a wooden stair, entered, and there was a smithy below.
The Melrose, Hagamry was the boat's name, the Melrose. And he says, he's sick and somebody didn't want to cook. Summer says, and are you thinking, but Sandy, he says, you're not 13 years old. Aye, but I says, I'm a broad, big, strong loon. Well, Summers plugged me in the shoulder. And all breeder Lobin, you may know Isaac Lobin, and Sandy Lobin, their father was sitting in the office. Aye, he says, Summers, he says, He's a better codling bleed than him. He's, see, between the tokens and the die, it's we'll stamp it into them. Tokens was our ancestors' names, you see. All token and all crow was 12 breeders. And all stewardity. You mean him a bed up at the heat, validity. His father, his grandfather, stewarded. That was a 3 off of that tree. And then there was a Shires. He came Alice Fig. Her great-granddad. He was a different tree. And Scourgy was off of that tree. And Sammy, Donald Sammy. That was it, Ardithis. So, as I was telling you, what all breeder said, all breeder Loban, they called him. He said, between the token and the die was, remember, their ancestral name, you see what I mean? And they called her granddad Alexander Ritchie Barley Die. And then her father was called Alexander Ritchie Die. And her breeder was the same name, Alice breeder, Alexander Ritchie Huey. Alexander Ritchie Huey Die. That was, Die was the ancestral D name. So, a lad that they called Moody, a drover, and his glasses, I would say, was as thick as that. And he's awful lot for gun doing. With your own harm clothes and waist and that and decked, and he was half a teddy in a war, you see what I mean? And he'd come and sort of this ratchet Hanley, oh, that's Wheelie. And he shifted him. And Ian was doing the but one, number one, there was about 1.4. You can I mean, about up 1.5. And I had to go through, get down a hatch for it, and you come through the engine room to the hole. And Jimmy was putting a potch into the corner of a net. Was working a fish end at this time in Gairlick, you see. I landed in Maitland and Gairlick. Sometimes we'll get up to Molly. So, I says, Jimmy, I says, I'll start this engine if you give me a hand to call him. And I said, that's not G. At 3.5. This ratchet. Fit nonsense a day. I says, for you come again, him with a big Moody. I says, Moody's altered that air ball. Should never start in 1,000 years, I says to Jimmy. And when my father being Bell, and then we were calling my father, he says to me, Bell, are you sure, And I get a one squad at the petrol into the compression cokes. And the guy that sniffed us. And turned the petrol for the tank outside the bulk seed. And I turned it on to the carburetor. I did this in both engines. I squatted at the portine, and I said, Jimmy, you come on. Oh, I'll be in a minute, but I'll lose patience. And, oh, it's a brass. I'm not blowing, but I was a brass strong loon, and I got that go. And away she goes. And this lads, and I come for it with a bucket for a tatty, so more than. They were off a good living lads, and they were arch and Bar Jimmy, with Bibles for him, and a table, and Emery. They dropped the Bibles, and I come on the deck. And by the time the day was right for it, Jimmy says, dear me, Bell, you're fairly wrecked. And Jimmy gave me a cower. It was Connor Tells. It was the same as Connor of off here. This in, you want you started this in. And I got to old Jimmy to give me a half-hour wheel. And started. No, I says, they'll drips is done doing. There's 4 oil canisters get across the top of the engine. One for the gearbox. For attending to the gearbox itself. And then the joint between the gearbox and the crankcase was at that in. That was all small. And then there was a door, the main in and the 4 bearings in. So I died a oil drips done to it. And the steam was in the boiler all the time. And they just over bunker. And I could have mine and Jimmy out, she taking a had a Moody bit along. Now he says, Moody, you're going to be cook new. And Sonners is going to be the driver. Baller's going to be the driver. That was a Ballard that called me. Been getting my father.
13 at that time, were you? You were 13 at that time. You were 13 at that time.
I was not 13 until November. Exemption, that was what it was that I got in the war.
Worked at bit to Suffolk. We did all the crowd was Sharon's dog. It was a bunker of £4,000. He had a great big, I think he was a retriever, and I went in that dog from through the rope. The dog took it in policeman and swam out to the skipper's brother, who'd been a mate in a boat, and he took a rope and tied it, and I'll never forget the skipper's little boy, 14 or 15-year-old, was in a boat here. That was the days when he had on barrels, was being ready to brew. He'd like been coming across my cargo, barrel staves, and they often it was a common thing, but had boats here to the cargo would have been big planks, and they put them on the deck. Well, all that was washing off overnight. Before she come to resort, it was enough a store.